Good evening, folks. Mark here. Now, in case you're wondering, I did not get voice modification surgery. This is a side effect of being extremely sick. I've had the flu for about a day and a half now, almost 2 days. What began as a simple sore throat, very minor sore throat, 2 nights ago. Today is 3/7/2024, so this would have been 3/5. It woke up yesterday, still had the minor sore throat, so I went to work. Everything was fine for a few hours, and then just started, the flu began to materialize from there. I had to cancel a cardiac ultrasound I had this morning. Instead, I went to the doctor's office to get tested, and yes, I do have influenza. Fortunately, this is influenza type A. I tested negative for influenza type B and COVID. But consider this just friendly advice, nothing more than that. I don't mean to sound preachy, but there's something going around right now, this sickness. I highly recommend, if you're going to public places, try to stay away from people as much as you can, and if you have to be near people, put on a surgical mask, or an N95 mask if you still have any left over from COVID. But I don't mean to sound like, waving my finger at you, oh, you should do this, because frankly, I don't care what you do, but it's none of my business. But if you can, if I wouldn't wish feeling this way on my worst enemy, and I certainly wouldn't wish it upon you. So throughout the day yesterday, now I am every Wednesday I'm actually the dock master at work, on the small format side, so I'm in charge of that dock, that side of the building, and I move the small trucks, little Ford Transits and Sprinter vans and Ford Econoline Z trucks and so forth, back and forth from the docks out back to the parking lot, and shuffle them around, and and I was in the pouring rain yesterday, underdressed, mind you. I just had a hooded sweatshirt, and I really was starting to feel cold and get the chills and the muscle aches and everything toward the end. And last night I was just driving home, and I just felt so horrible. My nose was completely stuffed up. It still is. I have to breathe through my mouth, which leads to I have the sore throat anyway, so the constant air going in and out of the throat's just irritating that. And I've been living off of these little cough drops, and got to driving down the road last night on the way home. I felt so crappy. My throat was really unpleasant, so I reached into my pocket and I tried to grab one, and it was one of those where it was like pretty much the one out of all of them that just like adhered to the wrapper, and so I was trying to steer with my wrists and trying to pull it over, and I gave up. It's like, I'll wait till I get to the next light, which was probably only about 2 minutes up the road, but it seemed like an eternity. And this is basically my story. Felt a little bit better last night. Once I got home from work, took a piping hot shower, had some vegetables, had some carrots, sweet potatoes, broccoli, really healthy dinner. It's about all I could manage to choke down. I did feel a little bit better. My nose was still stuffed up. My throat still felt rather unpleasant, so I didn't get much in the way of sleep. I just, every hour or so I'd wake up. I'm on, they put me on Tamiflu and a nasal spray. It's a saline spray, because of my heart condition. I can't have decongestants, so I'm all stuffed up still. And now, yet again, for the most of the day, I was all right. And then now my My muscles are starting to ache again, like they were yesterday. Starting to get that tingly, kind of horrible, sick feeling all over. Trying to have a cup of coffee. Probably better off with tea, but I need the energy. I'll stay up till midnight. I'm supposed to take the Tamiflu every 12 hours, so took it at noon. Hoping to take it. Hoping I can stay up. I'm sure I'll, even if I go to sleep, I won't be asleep that long. Take it at midnight, but it's 5:49 p.m. at the moment, and yeah, just that's all I ask. I just like I said, take this as nothing other than friendly advice, because you really don't want to feel the way I do right now. I feel really crappy. I just had to eat dinner. I've been keep my mouth open, chewing with my mouth open, because that's the only way I can breathe. I can't breathe through my nose; it's completely stuffed up. I took this week off of work per doctor's orders, nurse practitioner's orders technically, but hopefully I'll feel better in a few days. I might make it out to the down the street to the garage and do a few more fan videos. Have another surprise or two up my sleeve. So that's about it. Hope you folks are staying out there in the YouTube land, are staying happy, healthy, and hopefully you don't spend the entirety of your days either sitting here or over there, because that's the really the only two places I've gone. I went to the doctor. I had to get a ride out there because I didn't trust myself to drive. I've just been in bed or in this chair all day long, and venturing downstairs to have some food every so often. So yes, this has been the symptoms so far. Like I said, it began with a sore throat, and then turned into the muscle weakness, muscle soreness, stiffness. I had a headache all through yesterday into today. Had some GI issues I won't get into, yeah, I really, and of course, just completely, my nose is completely stuffed. I can't breathe out of it. Couldn't even taste my food a few minutes ago. So, anyway, hope you folks have a nice, healthy rest of your day, and take care of yourselves and each other, as Lester Holt would say. Have a good night. Stay tuned for more videos. Good night and good luck.